So we'll take our towel and our blanket in a second. Let's come on to your back. We're going to start today on our back and with half an hour of stretching. So bring your feet in line with your hips. Inhale the arms up overhead and just exhale them all the way back so the back of the fingers touch the ground. Allow the armpits to open. And breathe into it, just relax right into it. One more breath. And then bring the arms up. Turn the palms facing each other. And this time open up right from the shoulders all the way out to either side. I'm going to walk my shoulder blades down my back a bit. And reach out long through the fingertips. Breathe. One more breath. And then bring the arms up, turn the palms back again. Inhale all the way. Reach through the index finger. Deep inhale. As you exhale, bring the arms up. Turn the palms in and exhale all the way out to the sides. Reaching long for the index finger. Inhale up to center. Adjust the palms. Exhale. Inhale. Adjust the palms. Exhale all the way out. Inhale the arms up and exhale, release them by your sides. Extend your right leg long and your left leg long. Lift your right leg off the ground. We usually do this on our belly. Point your toes. Turn the toes towards the center of the mat. And now just lengthen. Push it away from you. Feel a real lengthening. Hip socket down. Lower it down. Lift your left leg off the mat, point the toes, turn them in, extend, push it out. Then lift the right one again, make it a little longer, and the left one a little longer. Keep that, bring the arms up, and exhale, reach overhead. Big breath in. And then exhale it all out. Take a moment to walk the right shoulder blade up the mat and then the left shoulder blade up the mat. Breathe. Feel like you're on like a rack pulling you in two different directions. One more breath. And take your right wrist in your left hand and just slide your ribs to the left. Gentle tug on the wrist. And then walk the legs over to the left. Try to keep both buttocks down. Try not to lift the hip. And breathe. One more breath. On your exhale, slide the ribs to the center, walk your feet to the center, and switch hands. Sliding the ribs over, walk the feet over. Gentle tug. Breathe. Last breath. On your exhale, slide back to center Release the wrist. Exhale, bring the hands down by your sides. And just draw the knees in towards your chest. Okay, so we just gave our body an extra inch. And then roll to your side and take your blanket or towel, put it on your mat. Going to make yourself a little roll, and you can judge how thick you want that roll to be. So this is for the thoracic spine and to open up the chest. We're going to lay on that sausage roll just above the bra strap and just below the armpits. Knees are bent once again, palms come up. Just relax into it. And when you're ready, slowly bring the arms overhead, nice and slow. Pause where you feel the biggest stretch and the most effort in the cervical spine, not the cervical spine, thoracic. And then release the arms to the fingertips. Breathe. Relax into it. Adjust as needed if it's painful. One more breath. After your exhale, bring the arms up and release them down. Roll to your side. Move your noodle down a little bit. And it's going to go under your bra strap now. So find that area. It'll be a bit more comfortable than the last one. Bring the arms up again. Relax into it. And then slowly release the arms overhead till the back of the palms touch the ground. Breathe. Keep breathing into it. Feel the support of the block, of towel or blanket that you have under you. Support of the mat. One more breath. And exhale it all out. Slowly bring the arms up and roll to your side. And take your roll out and just put it aside. Okay, one more thing. For the shoulders and the chest, come back onto your back. Knees are bent, bring the arms out to either side and come into cactus. Do your best to keep your spine connected to the mat. It wants to lift. See if you can press it down. From cactus, we're going to inhale. Slide the arms overhead, fingers touch. Exhale, slide back to cactus. Inhale. Exhale. Four more. Inhale, nice and slow. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Three more. Check in with your spine. Is it imprinted on the mat? Exhale. Last two. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And from here, slowly bring the elbows up, keep the arms in cactus. Bring the right elbow under the left, wrap the elbows around, and just bring your arms into eagle pose. You can always have the palms, back of the palms touching if you wish. Lift the arms up high. Bring the fingertips overhead and breathe. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. Roll to your side and come onto your hands and your knees. Okay, walk your knees back to the under your hips, just a little bit wider than your hips. Your hands are under your shoulders and just a little bit wider than your shoulders. Inhale, press into the tops of the feet, draw the belly back. And exhale, drop the shoulder blades together. Inhale to cat. And exhale to cat. Few more. Nice and slow. Getting the shoulders moving. Thoracic spine moving. Three. 2. And last one. And come to neutral spine. Come onto your belly. Extend the arms out in front of you. As we did on our back, lift your right leg, turn the toes towards the center. Extend out nice and long, lower it down. Same with the left. And then with your hands and your ribs, just walk them up. And drop your forehead back down. Wiggle the fingers forward as long as you can. Then inhale with the right arm, left leg. And exhale, release. Left side. Keep rolling side to side with your breath. Four more, that's 2 each side. Last one. And bring your forehead down. Slide your hands back by your hips, palms down. Push the shoulder blades down your back and reach long the ring finger towards your toes. As you inhale, lift your legs, lift your chest, and push the fingertips down towards your knees. Breathe. Locust pose. 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently release. Place your hands on the mat. Come up to what's called puppy pose. Arms are long, forehead down, hips are lifted. One more breath in puppy. Nice and relaxing. And then slide your hands back, come up onto your knees. And step your left foot forward. You're on your back knee from the front of the kneecap. Anjane Asana, both hands on the front knee. Breathe. Neck in line with spine. Lift the arms up, draw them back, draw the shoulder blades close together. Arms are on either side of the ears or as close as possible. Then take the right wrist in the left hand and give a gentle tug over to the left. Inhale, release that, both arms up overhead. Now slowly drop your head back, look up. Breathe, drop into your left. Inhale. Slowly exhale, sweeping the fingertips down. Move your hips back. Lift your left foot off, toes off the ground. Drop your head down. On your next exhale, sweep the fingertips forward, reach up one more time. And then exhale, plant the hands, switch knees, switch legs rather. Step the right foot forward all the way, hands on the knee. Take a moment to get into it. Keep the sternum lifted. Slowly lift the arms up, reach long through the index finger. Then take the left wrist and the right hand and give it a gentle tug to the side. Breathe. Inhale, back up to the center. Exhale, fingers come forward, slide them back. Lift the right toes. Breathe. One more breath. Inhale forward, sweep the arms up. Now this time, slowly drop your head back and look up. Deep breath in. Exhale, fingertips touch. Slide the right foot back. Bring the left foot forward again. Tuck the back toes. Come into a runner's lunge. Breathe. Bring the hands to center and walk your left foot over towards the left. My hand into the right of the mat. Left foot is at the left side of the mat. Version of lizard pose. Breathe. Place your right hand off the mat. Pivot to the side of your right foot. And just twist open. Lizard twist. Breathe. Last inhale. Exhale, bring the hand down. Place them, drop the back knee. Step the left foot back. Bring the right foot forward. We'll come to standing in just a minute. Come up to runner's lunge. Sorry. Runner's lunge like this. Hold the pose. Then bring the hands to the inside. Walk your foot over to the side of the mat. Hands go to the opposite side. Breathe. Left hand off the mat, pivot the side of your left foot and come into lizard twist. You can also have your back knee down like this, if that is too challenging right now. Your choice. Last breath. Exhale, bring the hands down, runner's lunge. And then a big step forward. And bring your feet together. Inhaling, you're going to sweep the arms up. In Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bring the palms back down together in front of the heart. We're going to move along a little bit. Stretching things out. Inhale, reach long to the index finger. Exhale, palms together, move the thigh bones back and fold. Inhale, looking up with our flat back. Exhale, folding. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And exhale, palms together in front of the heart. Step your feet as wide as your mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Drop your head back. Look at, put your palms. As you exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Slide the hands up the legs, flat back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Exhale, palms behind you. Interlace your fingers. Push the shoulder blades down your back. Bring the palms a little further away from your buttocks. Big breath in. Exhale, bend the knees. Come down over, fold. Knees are bent. Take a moment to wiggle from side to side to get your shoulder blades as close as possible. Keep lifting the arms away from your back as you push the shoulder blades down your back. Slowly start to straighten your legs. Breathe. One more breath. Gently release the hands. Bend the knees deep, sweep the arms by your sides and press them up. Look up, bring the palms together one more time. And exhale down together in front of the heart. And release. Come to the center of your mat. Step your feet as wide as you can. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, draw them down through heart center with your thigh bones back. And float right there. So if that's too much, you can put a block in front of you or place your hands on the ground. But if you can float, fire up those inner thighs. Great. Big breath in. Exhale, now release all the way down. Palms touch the ground, drop your head. Again, have a block here if you need it. And take your head. Yes and no, nice and slow. And then pause. Slowly bend, turn your right toes out, bend the right knee, walk your hands over and lift your left toes. Like this. Big stretch the inner thighs. Inhale, walk the hands through center to the other side. Back to the first side. And float to the opposite. Come back to center, pigeon toe your feet again, drop in. Hands on hips. Leading with the head and the shoulders, rise up. And sweep the arms up. Come into a V. So isometrically, pull the legs towards each other to fire up these inner thighs and your glutes. Pull them in. Hold back. As you exhale, right hand touches left foot. Inhale into your Y. Exhale the other side. In. Exhale. Inhale. Six. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Bend the elbows, hold the elbows. We are going to lean to our right, keep pulling the feet towards each other. Exhale, fold, bring the elbows down, sweep them around to the other side, and come up. If that's too much for you, step your feet much closer together. One more time, same side. And then reverse direction. We need active legs to do this without falling over face first. And the last one. Exhale, release the arms down the legs. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, slide the right hand down the right leg. Inhale. Exhale, windmill to the other side. Last time each side, reaching as long as those limbs can go. And the other side. And then inhale, both arms up. Exhale, draw them down together in front of the heart. And start heel toeing your feet close together. Okay, one more thing for our shoulders. Feet are hip distance apart. Bring your arms up to a Y, and I want you to do this every day, a number of times a day. Drop your tailbone down a little bit, pull your abs in. This is Y. You're going to bring the elbows down into a W. Feel that in the back of your body. Into a T. Shoulder blades are down. And then the hardest one, the L. From the L, we go back to the T. From the T to the W. From the W to the Y. Okay, without me saying it all the way through. Y. And bring the palms together down together in front of the heart. Bring the right arm across the body, just little wrist circles. So that was for our upper back, stretching out our entire body, for our thoracic spine, our upper back, our shoulders. And the other side to counteract the rounding that happens naturally as we age. I do believe there's something we can do about that. And bring your hands up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last time, I'm going so slow now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. You start off so fast and then they get slower and slower. But that's why we do them, to keep everything strong and healthy. I'm going to switch to my yoga mat now. Okay. Come to the front of your mat. Let's get moving now that we've got everything loose and stretched out. Feet closer together, big toes touch, heels are apart. Inhale, drop the head back as you reach up. Exhale, move the thigh bones back and fold forward. Fingertips on blocks or not. Inhale, look up flat. Exhale, fold. To inhale, step the right foot back to a low runner's lunge. Exhale, step the back foot in a little closer and straighten the front leg as much as you can. It may have to be closer. It may have to be farther away. Find the place where you can straighten your front leg. Ardha breathe. On your next exhale, step back into low runner's lunge. Plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. You can also be on your knees if you don't feel like being in dog. Bend your knees, come into bear pose, rolling forward into a plank position with knees bent. Exhale, push yourself in. Inhale, drop the knees, come forward to bear. And one more time. Inhale forward to bear. You can also be on your knees. This would be bear position in your knees. Or from dog. Exhale back to down. Come on to your knees. Move, slide your chest forward and your arms long. Drop your forehead down. Inhale, lift the leg. Lift the chest and the arms and hold. Exhale, release. Place your hands, tuck your toes, come to all fours, and then downward facing dog. And the knees, look forward, step your feet between your hands, big toes touch and fold. Inhale, rise up, palms together. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, fingertips touch left foot. Low runner's lunge. On your next inhale, step your back foot forward, straightening the front leg. This might be very difficult. You can get a block, put a block on either side of the front foot, or one in front if you need it. Step in wherever you need to be. Your head down. On your next exhalation, step back to the runner's lunge again. And then plant your hands, downward facing dog. Step the left knee between the hands and pivot to the side of the left leg and the right leg. And just come up to a side plank, supported side plank. Gaze up at your hand. Breathe. Lift your extended leg and reach back for a quad stretch. Moving your chest forward. Keep neck in line with spine. Don't let the head hang. Inhale. Exhale, release, lift the arm. Pivot on the knee, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Draw your right knee forward, pivot on the knee and the toes, other side. You can look up at your hand. If you can't, look at the hand on the ground. Never compromise your neck. Slowly lift the extended leg, come into your quad stretch. And breathe. One more breath. And then exhale, release. Pivot on the toes and the knee, downward facing dog. Slowly bend the knees and walk to the front of your mat. Keeping your fingertips touching the mat the whole time. And fold. Inhale, rise up, palms together, drop your head back. And hands in front of the feet. Release your palms by your sides and face forward, push the shoulder blades down. Breathe, mountain pose. Your next inhale, bring the right knee in towards your chest. And then your choice, full tree pose or modified tree pose. Full tree is at the inner thigh. Modified is by the ankle. You choose. Draw the back of your skull back until you feel your neck in line with your spine. Big breath in. As you exhale, release the lifted foot and step back to warrior one. That foot is turned in a third. Nice and long. Reach long through the ring finger now. Slowly slide the right arm down the right leg. Drop your head back, look up. Inhale. Exhale, release the top arm, interlace the fingers and come immediately into humble warrior. Left shoulder to the inside of the left thigh. Continue bringing the arms up behind you, pushing the shoulder blades down your back. You prepared for this earlier? One more breath. Gently release the arms, sweep them up, and adjust for Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Go as wide as you can, as long as you can, rather. Your Vira 2, gaze over your front fingers. Release the back arm behind your leg, just let it float. Bring the front arm up, palm turns back and gaze up. And hold. Big breath in. Exhale, sweep the arms over and come to Partial Konasana. Forearm is on the thigh. Inhale back, Warrior 2. As you exhale, windmill the hands, come into low runner's lunge. Always a good resting place. Step back to downward facing dog. Come forward to plank or on your hands and your knees like this, your choice. And then slowly lower down to a chaturanga. and into a baby cobra. Our first cobra, baby cobra. As you exhale, release your forehead down. Bend the right knee and the left knee. Hold the tops of the feet. And I don't want you to lift very high. Even just kick back a little bit. My thighs are barely lifting, leaving the ground. Tiny, tiny bobos. If you want to go into the full thing, go for it, but I'm only asking for a tiny bobos. You can do your hands and then release. Place your hands, come to all fours. Got the toes, lift up to bear, and then into dog. Keeping the hands attached to the mat, walk forward. Slowly walk forward. Big toes touch, heels apart. Inhale, rise up. And palms together in front of the heart once again. How long are we feeling? I think I grew 2 inches. And the palms by your sides, mountain pose. Push the shoulder blades down. Oh, take a deep breath in and out. And then bring the left knee up. And you choose full tree, modified tree. Bring the foot in. Palms together in front of the heart. I think about what kind of tree you would be if you were one. Would you be a strong and steady oak? Would you be a beautiful flowing willow? Would you be a reliable maple? Would you be a fir tree? An evergreen? One more breath. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, step back, warrior one. Nice long warrior one. Back foot turned in a third. Just gonna step it in a bit. Adjust your stance, find it so it feels good and natural. And slowly drop the back arm down the back leg. Drop your head back. And breathe. Breath in. To exhale, bring the lifted arm back. Interlace the fingers, push the shoulder blades down the back. Drop into humble warrior. Right shoulder, the inside of the right thigh. Push the shoulder blades down the back, lift the hands higher. Go a little longer now, adjust your stance. Take a breath here. One more breath. Release the hands, press into the front foot, rise up, and open up for warrior two. Heel intersects arch of back foot, go nice and long. Gaze over your front fingers. You exhale, drop the back head down the back leg, it floats behind it. Turn the front palm, gaze up at it. Inhale, exhale, go deeper. On your next exhalation, bend the front elbow, come into Parsvottanasana. Extend long through the ring finger, the left arm. Come back to warrior two. Then windmill the back hand over, low runner's lunge. And step back, downward facing dog. Breathe. Step the feet as wide as the mat. Walk your hands back toward your feet. Heels should touch. And then bend the knees and just come into a nice walk. Breathe slowly, calmly. The slower we move, the more we feel the prana moving through our body. One more breath. And then exhale, place the fingertips, lift your hips, heel toe the feet a bit closer together. Walk the hands back out to dog. Step the right foot to the inside of your hands, low runner's lunge, and then slowly walk the foot across the mat, bringing the right shin down. So it's an easier way to get into pigeon. Okay? Sit up nice and tall. Lengthen to the back leg. Come down to your forearms. Maybe stay here. If you're feeling it, bring the whole body down. Extend the arms long or bring the palms overhead. And breathe. One more breath here. Nice and slow. Using your arms, gently walk yourself up. Tuck your toes. Either come to tabletop or downward facing dog. Your choice. Always your choice. Step the left foot between the hands, low runner's lunge. And then the foot across. And come on down. Down to your elbows. Stay here if you wish. Or slide the arms all the way down, reaching long through your ring finger. We're coming into prayer hands. This is a gentle version of pigeon. Relax into it. On your next exhale, use your hands to bring yourself up. Plant your hands, tuck your toes, tabletop your dog. One final stretch from the fingertips down to the big toes. And then come onto your hands and your knees. And then onto your back. Walk your feet closer to your buttocks with your knees bent. So your index finger touches your heels. Bring your arms to robot. Push the shoulder blades down the back. Press into the feet. Roll your hips off the ground. Release your hands, and if you feel like it, interlace them under your hips. Don't let your knees splay out. Keep the knees pressing towards each other in line with your hips. Breathe in rich pose. On your next inhale, lift a little higher. And on your next exhale, slowly lower it down. Bring the right knee into the chest, extend the left leg. Big inhale. Exhale, switch. On your next inhale, bring the right one in. Just find your happy baby. Holding behind here if that's what's needed today. Just rock it all side to side. And release the feet and just cross the right thigh over the left. Bring the arms out to either side and drop the knees to the left, looking to your right. Breathe. As we're slowing down in these postures, just take stock of your body. How does it feel? Inhale the knees back up to center. Switch sides. Drop in. Does it feel more loose? A little more organically open? Breathe. Inhale the knees back up to center. Extend the left leg nice and long. Bring the right knee up and take the left hand on the right knee and bring it all the way across the body. Look towards the bent knee. Breathe. If you wish, you don't have to, you can bend the bottom knee and hold it with the opposite hand. Like you're separating the legs with your hands in two different directions. But you don't have to. One more breath. Try not to hold any tension here. Relax the hips, relax the glutes, relax the thighs. And as you exhale, release. Let's do the other side. Gaze the direction of the bent knee. And if you wish, bend the bottom knee, hold the foot, pull it back, and separate the legs. Release any tension from the hips, quads, the glutes. On your next exhale, release the legs, come onto your back. As we started, straighten the right leg, point the toes. No, you're gonna point the toes. Point them. Point them, turn them to the center, lengthen. Left one, same thing, lengthen. And take your fingertips. And I just want you to work your face, just little taps all over your face. Relax your legs now, that they're nice and long, just let them relax. Just use little spider fingers on your face. I want to smack yourself with that too. Wake it up. A little massage. Maybe down to the neck. And then when you're ready, you can pause that. Take the right arm overhead, the left arm overhead. Big breath in. And when you're ready, exhale, bring the arms by your side, palms up. Lay the feet, close your eyes. Big breath into your belly. Sigh that out. Completely relax into your mouth. Breathe about 2 or 3 minutes. Your teeth are clenched. Please part your teeth. If you wish for the last moment, you may place one hand on the heart, one hand on your belly, or not. Four more breaths. Last breath. Slowly start to move your fingers and your toes. When you're ready, draw both knees in towards your chest. Roll to your side and bring yourself up to seated. Sit nice and comfortable, cross-legged. Lengthen through the spine, lengthen through the back of the neck. Close your eyes. Notice, do you feel taller? Do your limbs feel longer? My hope is you answered yes. So we sit together to enjoy the benefits of our practice. Sit in gratitude for this amazing body you've been given. And as always, gratitude for who you are. Take a big breath in. Long, slow exhalation through the mouth. Relax. Peace and love. Namaste.